are gonna study.
I'm so happy.
We're gonna study, guys. We're gonna study, and I'm gonna learn all I can within the next 30 minutes about some K-pop. Hold on, I gotta get prepared. I gotta get ready to study. I gotta get my notebook. Gotta get my hold on. Burp. Let's see. What not? Okay. Perfect. We have our notebook prepared now. We now have our notebook prepared, so we can write. And then big words. First things first, we need to write. We need to get select a layer first, the background layer, obviously. Ignore all of the tabs open. We need to write in big words. This, boom. And we're gonna learn all about that. I need to change the thing to LARPing K-pop instead of LARPing K-pop. Great. We're gonna learn all we can about some K-pop. Because I know nothing about it. So yeah, why not learn? Why not become the expert? I feel like I can become an expert within the next 31 minutes.
Plus, but the record I'm looking at is 2019's XX, which is I'm so happy to announce that I finally determined.
Okay, I don't know. Actually, let me figure out who made the video first, and then I need to say that. This video is made by Mike the Snare. Okay, Mike the Snare. Thank you for making this video. It came out 3 years ago, and now I can explain to all my friends the importance of K-pop.
I love pop music, and I hate the letter K. Time to celebrate by turning my head to the right. Are you kidding me right now? What is K-pop?
Okay, what do I think it is? Let's write this down. What is K? Let's go back over. Let's write that down. Let's write it down. First of all, its color is disgustingly ugly. We're changing it. Okay, so let's write down together, guys. What? Okay. Let's give up on that. Let's just what? Is. So guys, as a class, as a collective, what do you think K-pop is? I think K-pop is I say Korean Korean pop. And pop, oh my god, is actually called, I believe pop is short for popular music. That or I'm crazy. Now, so when I think it's Korean popular music is my guess is, because I think that's what pop is popular, right? That or pop means something else, and I've literally never known what pop means a day in my life. I still don't like this color, but we'll stay with it. It represents K-pop deeply. Yeah. Any other guesses in the chat about what K-pop might be? I got it. Hold on. Okay. We got one person. What do you think K-pop might be? I actually have no answer. I can't even LARPing an answer because I don't know what it is. I don't know. This is why we're making this video, because I do not know. Like, I literally don't know. I have no idea. So we're gonna learn because I have no clue.
Aside from Casey Neistat's
a South Korean pop. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a good answer. That's a good answer, but
favorite genre. That's what I intend to find out as I run through some of the genre's most acclaimed albums. Will I be converted into a K-pop fanatic? Will I stan Luna? Will this channel be solely dedicated from here on out to making fan cams? We'll have to find out. So this isn't an expert opinion or a definitive guide. This is just one guy trying to get more into K-pop and sharing his thoughts in the process.
I bet they get done by firing squad in the what's that?
To get started, I asked Twitter what albums they would recommend to a K-pop first-timer.
Okay, so we have some recommended albums.
First record I checked out was FX's Pink Tape. It's the group
FX's Pink Tape. Okay, FX, like a function. They are literally a mathematical function. So we have to put together we have to put together K-pop and math. No racist, but that clearly is those two things clearly connect, right? So we have K-pop. Well, hold on, let me just draw it, right? Let's just draw it. We can draw it, and well, what? Oh, right, I forgot about that. We can draw it, right? And we can just. Oh my God, this is so hard to draw with a mouse. We can put math on here. It connects to math because we have F, right? X. It's a function. It all comes together. We're just not. You don't understand yet. The farther we get, the more we'll understand as a collective.
Group's second album released.
I feel like pop music would be illegal in the Korea. I don't really like it.
In 2013.
I'm pretty sure K-pop is indeed illegal in North Korea.
Immediately, I was struck by the cover design and how it mimics an old VHS. Oh man, this record's got two of my favorite
we're learning about K-pop, not North
genres,
Korea.
romance and cult.
It's an untapped market, that's all I'm saying.
The VHS design
is strange. Yeah, okay. Romance and cult.
And extends to the physical packaging as well, which even got it a Red Dot Award in 2014. And that level of detail feeds.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what a Red Dot Award is. I literally have no idea.
Into the album's concept, mixing teen love archetypes with art film sensibilities. I'm struck by two things listening to this record. Two things that will guide my impression of this genre as I continue on. The first is that K-pop
this is function.
Sounds like pop music.
If only there was
that makes sense.
Something in the name that could have clued me in.
The second thing has to do with the K in K-pop. That letter stands for a language I don't understand, but that's not a big deal for me. There's a reason most people use the shorter name. In the ongoing war between music and lyrics, I've been team music all the way. And while I may not understand everything on a first listen, the tone of the music is usually enough to give me a rough idea of what the song is about. Listen to the song Airplane, for example. Glistening keys, soaring synth pads, the repetition of the words This is, of course, a song
what am I looking at?
About creating.
What? Astro Swift, get off my screen. That wasn't gas. It wasn't gas at all.
A budget spreadsheet for the upcoming fiscal year. Or lead single Rum Pum Pum Pum, which exudes confidence as the group asserts their romantic dominance. It also demonstrates how Justin Bieber's Little Drummer Boy has influenced pop music to this day. While I did not understand the intricacies of their words, I was still able to enjoy myself. That said, there are plenty of resources to get translations and romanizations of the lyrics. The one I saw most frequently recommended, and the one I look to most often, is colorcodedlyrics.com. It provides lyrics for many songs, plus it color codes them, so you know who is saying what.
If only there was something in the name that could have clued me in.
Now that I understood what K-pop meant, I then had to reckon with the fact that the name is incorrect. The term K-pop is a bit of a Western misnomer. Not all Korean music is K-pop, which, as I say it aloud, makes a lot of sense. Us Americans don't call all American music, or even just American pop, A-pop, right? What we Westerners call K-pop is more accurately referred to as idol music, because the performer.
See, this is helping. Okay, so now we can put that on the thing. We can put idol music. Oh, if we can, we just gotta zoom out a little. Hold on, zoom out a little. Move this up. Oh, that was an accident. Gotta move it over. If I could just, Jesus, help me, please. Okay, what do you say? Idol music. So secretly, K-pop isn't even K-pop. We gotta erase it because it's not even actually. It's not called K-pop. Get rid of that. It's actually called idol music. See, we're learning, guys. We're learning as a group. I wish I had a better way to write this. Perfect. We're learning. I love this. I love this for me.
Are called idols. That's one bit of terminology that I learned, and
oh god, okay.
I'll share more terms as we keep going. Anyway, yes, Pink Tape was a good introduction. I recommend these tracks if you want to listen for yourself.
We got Pum Pum Pum, Rum Pum Pum, Airplane, Shadow, and Pretty Girl. I would search that up. I wish I had that set up before I started streaming to read the lyrics. I don't, and I don't think I should go on that website without knowing what that is first.
Those songs and all the other ones I mentioned going forward will be in a playlist linked in the description.
He gave us a playlist. Oh, he gave us a playlist. He gave us a playlist. He gave us Pete. We got to tap in later.
Next up on the docket,
that will so quickly strike the stream, but I will do it anyways.
Is Luna, one of the most recent groups to gain popularity. Okay. They spent 18 months
Okay, back up. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people
rolling out this group, with each of the 12 members getting a
12, yeah.
spotlight and releasing their own music. This all culminated in their debut album, Plus Plus. But the record I'm looking at is 2019's...
people. I get why my granddad didn't like hip-hop now, having a daughter listen to K-pop. Oh, yeah, you have a daughter listen to K-pop? I just... Oh, so you know K-pop. Like you know, so I'm the lost one here? We have an expert in the chat about K-pop, at least someone who knows an expert.
XX, which is a repackage of Plus Plus. From what I've seen, repackages happen
12
often. It's sort of like a deluxe version where it might add a few new tracks, but in some cases, it'll double the track list and even introduce a new album concept. More like large-scale DLC for a video game. Anyway, XX isn't too far removed from what I heard on Pink Tape. The main difference being, if Pink Tape pulled more from contemporary EDM of the early 2010s, XX pulls more from the modern processed R&B of the late 2010s.
I like R&B. Hold on. Are they gas? Hold on. Is Luna gas?
Almost as if they were released in those respective periods. Lead single Butterfly, Curiosity, Perfect Love. I don't think they would be out of place being sung by Ariana Grande. I'm also picking up on a small hint of 90s pop influence. Or maybe that's because Satellite reminds me of my boo. Check out those songs I just mentioned.
That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad.
But we're not out of this lunacy just yet. The next album is Luna Odd Eye Circle.
Airplane.
Max and Match, or his title calls it Max and Match 880-968-1186-520. Now
I need you guys all, that's going to be in the test. I need you to remember every single letter on here. 880-968-1186-520. I remember all those on the test.
Now I was curious, why is Luna's name attached to this project? Well, it's because Odd Eye Circle is a subunit of Luna, comprised of 3 of its members. This is apparently a common practice.
A mini group in their main group. That's great. We got to write that down. So there's a group called... Stop doing this. There's a group called Luna, right? And then Luna has 12 people. And there's another group inside Luna with only 3 people. I forgot the name. But we'll figure that out soon. And they're kind of gas, honestly. So we got to write that. We got to write down in blue, obviously, gas. They're kind of gas. So it's just like, that's how it is.
This in idol music. Subunits will break off and release music catered to their role in the group. Also, remember how I said Luna's rollout lasted for 18 months? As they announced each member, they would also announce the subunits and their respective music. That's why Max and Match predates XX by a few years. The resulting album from this subunit is a lean and tight package.
So it's like the Avengers. It's like they all come together. It's like they have little movies, their own solo movies, and they cross over. And like when they make an album, it's like the Avengers are making an album. It's like Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Kanye, Eminem, Lil Wayne. Who else exists on this planet that makes music? It's like, and all the Avengers, they come together. I can't name 12 musicians off Dome that would even work together. We got SZA, we got Tyler Creator, we got Jay-Z. They put Beyonce on the mix. They got Taylor Swift. They got, what's her name? Serena Carpenter. All in one band. Now imagine that. I can't.
The highlight for me is easily Girlfront, and there's a chance you're already familiar with this one in passing. Look, I'm a simple snare, okay? You give me these high-pitched, short attack, sawtooth synths, and I'm happy. It's such a good song that they do a slightly different version to
gas. I'm sorry. I'm learning. I don't know who this is. I don't know who Luna is. But what? Where did it go? Okay, I don't know who Luna is, bro. But they're like gas. Like I have to write gas a second time because I might actually tap into this. Like they're double gas. Like they're gas squared, bro. Like Hey, they're
blows
locked,
the album
bro.
out, and it still works.
Locked.
Listen to those two for sure. Plus, Sweet Crazy.
But is this a different group or the same group? Oh no, this. Oh no, this is Max and Mick. This is Max and Max and Match is Gas, but they're in Luna, so they're even more gasser than Luna is. So we gotta put Max and Max on the list of to tap into. Max and what's it called, Match? There you go. They're arguably gasser. They're arguably better. Like it's just none peak.
Crazy Love and Lunatic. All right, let's do a change of pace. IU's Palette. Not only is this the most intimate record I've heard so far, but it's also the first record I've checked out that's only by one idol. In line with the scaled back roster, Palette has a scaled back sound. Down-tempo singer-songwriter stuff, like a Korean Corinne Bailey Rae. Though I might just be thinking that because she gets name dropped on the title track. And IU even got to sing with Corinne a few years back. Nice. The title track is for sure a highlight. Same with the beautiful string-led ending piece and the laid-back R&B of Can't Love You Anymore. And again, I gotta highlight the physical packaging. Honestly, if you wanted to get me into the genre, you just had to tell me that CDs still reign supreme. But I know what you're asking. Michael Snare, where is the idol equivalent of Evanescence? Easy. This is Dreamcatcher with Dystopia, The Tree.
I didn't even get to hear a song. I was locked in. I want to know what
but it's also the first record I've checked out that's only by one idol in a few years back. Nice.
Okay, well, we'll write down Palette as Leve because you look like Leve, so good enough. We gotta use a Leve color. I don't even know what Leve color is. She seems pretty yellow. I'm gonna write down Palette equals Leve. Great handwriting.
The title track is for sure a highlight. Same with the beautiful string-led ending piece and the laid-back R&B of Can't Love You Anymore. And again, I gotta highlight the physical packaging. Honestly, if you wanted to get me into the genre, you just had to tell me that CDs still reign supreme. But I know what you're asking. Michael Snare, where is the idol equivalent of Evanescence?
Michael Snare.
Easy. This is Dreamcatcher with Dystopia, The Tree of Language. I saw people describe this one as a mix of K-pop and metal. Now, when I heard that, I was like, oh, is this Korea's version of baby metal? Turns out, not really. I wouldn't call this record metal per se, but definitely symphonic. It's easily the most epic sounding record I've heard yet. When you hit me with those syncopated strings on the chorus of Scream, or that synth on the chorus of In the Frozen, or the headbanging chorus on Sahara. Oh, those are definitely the killing parts. Oh, sorry, that's another K-pop term. The phrase killing part refers to the best part of a song, which...
Okay, gotta write that down. Oh, Lord. Okay, we have a killing part equals best part. Great. That's great. That's great for us.
Which is definitely different from how Americans mean it. All right, everybody, get ready. Harry Styles is about to do the killing part. All of those tracks I mentioned are worth a listen. You know, I just noticed now, I've only been looking at girl groups or girl idols so far.
That's okay.
Can we get some boys in here? Here we go. This is Shiny and their fifth album.
Are you Michael Jackson? He sent me straight to the 90s.
Here we go. This is Shiny and their fifth album, One of One. I briefly tasted hints of 90s pop earlier, but One of One is not subtle in its influences. The production on this definitely harkens back to the 90s, specifically that decade's R&B and New Jack Swing. I'm imagining Bruno Mars's 24 Karat Magic, but K-pop. The title track is a stellar example. Declarations of
Shiny, bro. We gotta type in. Gotta tap in, bro. See, now we gotta go over here. What color they gonna get? We gonna give them a little blue, bro. Whatever. We got shine. We got Shine. With 2 E's, because why stop at 1? Oh, there's also not 2 N's, but who cares?
Love over this classic hip-hop beat. Hit me with that gated snare and I will do unspeakable things. Check these songs out, plus Tell Me What to Do from this album's repackage 1 and 1. And speaking of repackages, let's move on to the repackage of Red Velvet's second album, The Perfect Red Velvet. So apparently the name is a clue as to what the music will be. The group classifies their songs to reflect their red side, vivid, poppy, and the velvet side, toned down, classy. Their very first single, Happiness, for example, would fall on the red side. Sorry, but one minor tangent. The original MV for Happiness included overt references to Hiroshima and 9/11. That's not a joke. That's not me reading into it too much. Like, look at this. They're just there for some reason. Like, Perfect Red Velvet is an example of the velvet side. In comparison to Shiny's One of One, this record is full on R&B, pulling less from New Jack Swing and more from modern EDM and trap, especially on lead single Peekaboo, opener Bad Boy, and Perfect 10. Let's do one more retro-leaning R&B record. Exodus is the second full-length album by boy band EXO. This one is a darker spin on Shiny's New Jack Swing style. One of Shiny's members is even on here to contribute lyrics. This album also has contributions from Teddy Riley, aka the guy who's credited with starting New...
Go back, who was them? Exodus? Teach me about that. Wait,
also has contributions from Teddy Riley, aka the guy who's credited with starting New Jack Swing. Definitely check out Call Me Baby, plus these other songs.
Okay, Exodus is gas. Exodus is also Oh Lord, oh, they're coming. They're coming. BTS is coming. BTS is here soon. We're not worried about BTS for now. We're worried about Shiny and Exodus. Dis. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. Now here they are. I didn't know if they were in this video or not, but
you ever heard of BTS? I knew I would be talking about BTS at some point. They've become one of the biggest bands in the world, full stop. The record of theirs I saw the most recommendations for was Love Yourself, Tear. This is the second in a series of 3 albums and 1 music video, all under the umbrella of Love Yourself. The first album is about falling in love, the second is about the breakup, and the third is about moving on and learning to love yourself. In full honesty,
they gave you a whole thing. You can play that playlist when you first find Shy.
About the breakup.
You can play this playlist when she breaks your heart, or you break hers if you really want to.
And the third is about moving on.
One can be when you're done.
And learning to love yourself. In full honesty, I already listened to this album when it first came out, and I remember liking it. Yeah, I think so. Fake Love especially, that's still such a good track. But I think I've come to like it a bit more, not only because I know the concept behind it, but also because I've heard other records in their catalog, and I can appreciate Tear's place in said catalog. I mean, check out V with this choreography. Pretty clever stuff. Check out these songs. While you're at it, check out Home from their album Map of the Soul Persona.
We have 9 minutes left, so we only have 7. We have 7 minutes to the rest of the video, so we're gonna see if I might need to add some time on that.
That song's a jam. But BTS hasn't been the only group to achieve worldwide recognition. There's also Blackpink, and their
Yes, I know them. No, Blackpink. I said Pink. I have actually heard a Blackpink song before. I've heard one and I liked it.
debut album, The Album. Blackpink is big and loud and brash, and I like it, for the most part. Tons of horns, anthemic chords.
Attacking the BTS class, all of us, everyone watch this video. If you watch this video, you literally have to watch BTS. I don't care. You shouldn't have clicked on the video. It's your fault. You definitely shouldn't have made it this far. And then also we have Blackpink. Tap in.
Verses, and basically no subtlety to be found. Admittedly, some tracks on this got
Shine, I think this was called, and and the other one, match and match. Oh, and Leve,
annoying pretty quick. But also, these tracks probably slap more at parties or in a live setting. My favorite was the lead single "Ice Cream" featuring Selena Gomez. The consistent use of metaphors comparing ice cream and jewelry.
I don't see Selena Gomez here.
Ice cream and jewelry is nice, and the part where they say
also when that's Selena Gomez, the Ariana Grande
puts a big old dumb grin on my face. Like it's so fun to say. Check out these songs. Coming up next is Twice's Formula of Love. O plus T equals less than 3.
Technological romance.
This is the first record I've checked out so far to overtly pull from disco. If I may make another comparison to an English language pop album, take Future Nostalgia, make it Korean, and you've got a formula of love. For that reason, I enjoyed this one too. Moonlight, Scientist, Fall in Love Again, all of them got me out on the dance floor that I definitely have in my apartment. I also want to take this time to point out not only how extravagantly produced these MVs are, but also how they still stay in line with the song and album concept. That might sound like a low bar to clear, but like, this is what English-speaking pop music videos look like. This is what we think is cool, I guess.
That's
Next up
cool.
is Yukika's Soul Lady, which is a blend of K-pop.
Whatever's in this album is probably a 10 out of 10. And I'm not just saying that because I see a 10 out of 10 on the screen. I'm telling you, whatever she put in this album is probably so gas that I'm going to preemptively write it down before he even tells me this. I'm gonna write it down right now. Yukika. I'm writing that down right now. Before he even tells me what's in the album, I'm just gonna hard guess that it's some gas. Okay, she's gonna go in the woman section. We have them segregated, of course. Yukika? How do we spell that? Yukika. I just spelled that wrong. I'm sorry, Kika.
K-pop and
there's a Y in front. Okay. There you go.
City Pop?
Oh, City Pop. See, I knew it was gas. I knew it was gas. I looked at it and I my brain told me it was gas. Wow, I gotta join the K-pop fandom, guys.
Oh, this is absolutely gonna be my jam. I've never gotten to speak about this until now, but in recent years, I've become a sucker for City Pop. There's something about it that
gas, bro. City Pop is so gas, bro. City Pop is actually so gas.
Packs a certain emotion mixed with optimism, melancholy, envisioning this bright future even with the baggage of the past still with you. Yukika's record hits all those notes for me. The chill vibes of I Feel Love,
This screenshot alone tells me to read that. This is amazing marketing.
Cherries, Jubles, and Shade are all lovely, but the real Nighthawk Steak and Taters is in that title track. Oh.
Oh yeah, I have to listen to K-pop now. Wow.
This next record makes for a nice compliment to Yukika. Wonder Girls Reboot. The concept for this album involves the group creating a fictional band within the group, except the fictional one plays all the instruments along with singing. It certainly made for a unique comeback. Oh, I should also clarify, comeback in idol music doesn't really mean the same thing as it does in the US. Comeback is the term used for any time an idol or idol group releases new music. But don't call this a comeback, even though that's exactly what it is, because they've been here for years. Wonder Girls are considered an important act in late 2000s idol music, and Reboot reflects the confidence that you get when you do something for a long time. It veers into 80s synthwave more than any other record I've checked out. Lead single I Feel You exemplifies that perfectly, and it might be one of my favorite idol songs I've checked out so far.
They have great color grading in like every single music video here.
Now, the album's title implies that this is the beginning of a new era for the group, but in reality, it was more like that one show on Hulu because this would end up being their last record. Still, they went out on a high note. Give the one show on Hulu because this would end up being their last record. Still, they went out on a high note. Give these songs a listen. Next is Psy.
That's right. Psy. That's Psy.
No,
Turns out, he's got about a decade of releases under his belt prior to.
Wait a minute. So I've always been a K-pop fan. I didn't know that. It was in me the whole time. He was here the whole time. You're a K-pop fan. Don't lie to me. You're not getting out of this one. I know you was jamming. Lie to me again and tell me you weren't jamming to this. Lie to me again. You're a K-pop fan. I'm a K-pop fan. He, she, we are K-pop fans. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, back to the video. I have to find where I was in the video. Every time I switch the cameras, it turns the video off, right? Anyways.
Turns out, he's got about a decade of releases under his belt prior to Gangnam Style, and that all started with his 2001 debut album, Psy from the Psycho World. It's, get this, a 90s era rap album. The man who would later scream at someone's butt, then throw up in a bathroom with Snoop Dogg, was out here rapping like some debonair playboy. Apparently, this album stirred the pot quite a bit back in the day for how candidly Psy spoke about these subjects. Take a song like I Love Sex. Now, it took me a few days of research and asking top respected individuals in this field, but I can safely say that this song is about how Psy loves sex. I've stated before that Psy was immensely important for pop music in the 2010s. If it wasn't for him, we may not have witnessed other groups seeing this insane level of global success. So it's nice to see how he got his start. Check out these songs. For my last record, let's look at another pioneer in idol music, Girls' Generation and their 2010 album, Oh! From what I've read, Girls' Generation came around at a time when the Korean idol industry was taking baby steps into becoming the powerhouse it would eventually become. Their debut single even went on to become the soundtrack to a university protest movement. This record definitely takes me back to turn-of-the-decade synthpop, especially its title track, and the group's big breakout hit, G. Sweet Talking Baby weaves in the melody from Boccherini's string quintet in E. I'm usually not huge on classical interpolations in my pop music, but I like this. And Forever vaguely reminds me of the legendary theme from Gitaru Man. This is really one of the highest compliments I can give to something. A good record overall, and a nice way to close out my first dive into idol music. So, with all of those records off my list, am I now a fan of idol music?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Surprise!
I mean, like... No, like I picked this as a bit. This was a bit. This was a joke. But like, as you can see, at first I started doing what is K-pop and with math and a bit, and as I went on, I just started writing down names. So they should check out. Oh wait, okay, wait. Yukika is the gas one, the city pop girl. I need to tap in. We have 24 seconds left. So thanks for watching this video, guys. We're getting this far down deep into it. Make sure to like, subscribe. Check us out on Twitch, SDeltaMR. Obviously, it's the same name as my name on YouTube. I think my name on YouTube is just Delta. Whatever, it's in the description, bro. Just look at the description, bro. Check out these gas artists, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm tapping in, so I'll tell you.